Hey guys, this is Kareem Tulba, one of those behind the Curate blog. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through on 13 different important steps you need to follow after installing your WordPress. So, I installed WordPress to my website. Then what? What I have to do to complete the installation process and start blogging. So, you need to do 13 things. Number one is to delete the sample post and page. WordPress actually is coming up with sample post and sample page after the installation. So we're going to go to posts and then all posts like that. And then you're going to find a sample generic post like here. We don't need it actually because this post is saying hello, welcome to WordPress and stuff like that, and it's sample and generic, so we don't want our visitors to see that our website is not ready or under construction, stuff like that. So we're going to trash it out. Click trash. Okay, it has been deleted. And then do the same thing for the sample page as well. It's a generic sample content as well, which is saying hello to WordPress and stuff like that, so we don't need it as well. So we're going to trash it out. And it has been deleted. So this is number one. Delete the sample post and sample page coming up with your WordPress installation. Number two, configure the title, tagline, and time zone. So what we're going to do is to head to settings, then general. Here you can edit the site title and the tagline. I set them up while installing the WordPress via the auto installer of my web hosting dashboard. However, you can edit them anytime from here. The site title is your blog title, and the tagline is the line after the site title. So configure and make sure that they are correct, site title and tagline, and then scroll down like here. And then adjust the time zone upon your city as well. After doing the changes, click Save Changes, and this has been saved as well. So number three is media settings. Adjust the media settings. We're going to head to Settings tab and then Media. Okay, so here you will find different image sizes: thumbnail size, medium size, and large size. What happens is WordPress is generating these three different image sizes from each picture you upload to WordPress platform. We don't need extra images we don't use actually, so we are going to disable this function because we don't need to load up our disk space with generated images we don't need or don't use actually. So to disable this feature, we're going to set the values for 0, like here, and then here, and then here, 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 and there, and then click Save Changes. This has been changed as well. Okay, so number 4 is the permalinks. Adjust the permalinks. So we're going to head to permalinks like here. The permalink actually is the URL for your post, like you published a new post today, for example, so how the URL is going to be curated. The domain name.com/year, month, day, and then the slug for your post, or maybe month and name, the year, and then the month, and then the slug for your post as well, numeric. Multiple options over here, but I do prefer for search engine optimization the day and name permalink. I'm going to choose it and then click Save Changes like here. This has been saved as well. Then it's going to give you the platform where you can install WordPress plugins to your WordPress installation. So we're going to search for site SEO Yoast like here, and then click enter. Then it's going to bring up some results. So we're going to choose the first one, Yoast SEO, and then click install now. This plugin actually is going to help you set the right structure for search engine optimization of each post and page you are configuring and curating on your WordPress blog. It has been installed over here, but we need to activate it, so we're going to click the activate plugin link, and then it has been installed like that. Number 6 is to install another WordPress plugin, which is Akismet. It's actually helping you to eliminate the spam to your WordPress blog. So we're going to head to plugins and then installed plugins like this. And then you're going to find it being added to the plugins list on your website, but you need to activate it. So you're going to click on activate, and you need to click that button to register on their website and bring the key and get it activated and working on your website. I'm going to walk you through on this later, but this is one of the lists you have to do after installing WordPress on your website. So number 6 or number 7, I'm going to add some security to my WordPress installation. So I'm going to click plugins and then add new, and then I'm going to search for a plugin called Wordfence, which is one of the most important plugins available out there to protect your WordPress against the brute force attacks and stuff like that and hacking attempts. So here's the Wordfence security plugin. I'm going to click install now, and it's going to take the steps to add the files and stuff like that, and then you need to click activate plugin like that, and it has been installed as well. So that was number 7, the 7th thing you need to do on your WordPress after installing it on your website. Number 8 actually is installing another WordPress plugin, which is very important when it comes to the website speed and loading time of your website, which is very, very, very important thing you need to take care of, because actually the slow website or slowly loading websites are having in return increased bounce rate, which we don't need for your new blog. So we're going to find the plugin which is called W3 Total Cache, then click enter. This is one of the most important plugins when it comes to optimizing the website performance and speed. So we're going to click install to add it to our plugins list. It's bringing the files and stuff like that, installing the plugin, and then we're going to activate it as usual. Okay, activate the plugin, and it has been added. Okay, so that was number 8, to install the W3 Total Cache plugin. So number 9 actually is the SumoMe plugin, which is another important, very, very important plugin for the visitors commitment and making conversion on your website for sales or email subscriptions or stuff like that, especially if you're going for a personal blog or stuff like that. So you need it. SumoMe, we're going to search for it and then install it. I may not be talking about the plugins and how to configure them the right way today, but the thing is, I'm trying to collect the things you need to do, and then in separate videos I'm going to walk you through the optimum configuration for each of these plugins to get the most out of them. So I installed it the same way, SumoMe, and then you need to, after activating it, you need to click here to set up SumoMe. It's going to ask you to register on the website and sign up. So I'm going to go further on this later on different videos, but for now it's another important plugin which you need to do out of the 13 things you need to do after installing WordPress. So number 10 actually is to install another important plugin which is related directly with WordPress and has been developed by them as well, and actually containing a lot of features which will help you grow your blog. It's called JetPack. Then click enter, find the JetPack blog, the wordpress.com, and I'm going to install it as well because it's another important plugin which I needed to optimize my website and get the most out of wordpress.com cloud system. The same way, in installing and activating the plugin, it has been installed. Okay, so that was number 10, JetPack by WordPress. So number 11, I'm going to actually install another important plugin, which is no self pings, because of course as a newbie or as a new blog you don't need to ping yourself or make your website pings itself, you know. So there is an important plugin as well, no self pings, which I'm going to try to find over here. Here you go. Click install and edit, activate plugin, and that's it. Another important plugin for number 12 is the Google Analytics, because as long as you grow you need to see insights about where your visitors are coming from and stuff like that. So Google Analytics tool is the optimal way to get such insights about your website visitors and their behavior on your website. Okay, so we're going to find the Google Analytics dashboard, Google Analytics dashboard for WordPress. Here you go. I'm going to install it, then activate the plugin, and this has been done as well. And the last thing, the 13th thing you need to do after installing your WordPress is to delete the unused themes on your website or on your WordPress installation, because actually you do need to have themes which you are not using. So you're going to go to appearance and then themes like this, and then find the themes you are not using. Like if you're going to go with 2016, then you need to delete such themes because actually you don't need them. Click delete like that. 2014, you don't need the files, you don't need the theme as long as you're not using it on your website. And here you go, the 2015 actually one, you need to delete it as long as you're not using it. And here you go, we deleted them and we're only having the current theme which is being used on your website. Thanks for watching the video, and good luck with setting up your WordPress installation the right way to get ready for blogging right today. Thanks again, and subscription is appreciated.